Where's the mirror?
Beauty is within. Oh.
B. Find the positives.
Less time blow drying, more time texting?
Or C. Show empathy.
Mom, you really don't have to.
Twinsies.
I kinda love it. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on adoption, visit adoptuskids.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Sing Out magazine was founded
Only if
over
this
60
damn thing
years
can
ago
work,
by a group of folks who
that would
love
be great
roots music.
right now.
Today, it's a vital and entertaining
Right now.
resource for anyone who loves folk music the world over. I'm your host, Tom Druckenmiller. Join me each week for a trip into the fascinating world of folk and roots music on the Sing Out radio magazine.
Sing Out, Monday at 7 p.m. on Radiophoenix.
Back in the building! Woo! Yeah. We're back. Thank you for joining us, live YouTube. What up? Got my Jesus Cross with me. Feeling good, feeling lovely right there. So I don't know what's up with this.
It's your gorilla, Sir Silent Lady Boss, and I'm here supporting the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Show love and support. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah.
Yes,
Live me, what it do, man? The Yaggah Movement
Yes,
RadioCast. You already know YouTube, Facebook, we in the building. What can I say? What can I say? Very excited to be here today. Most definitely. Once again, we're here, man. I want to say thank you. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for tuning in, man. I want to apologize for those out there on my Facebook who were looking for me for a minute. I decided not to go live, but I was still on my broadcast. So, if you guys go to the last episode last week, I still did a broadcast, but I didn't feel like being on camera because the whole plan was for me to, have a live show, outside, the Radiophoenix.org establishment. And my goal basically is just to go out there and cater to those out there who feels the need of being heard, and that was the goal. Unfortunately, it did not happen. So I want to apologize for those out there who, were looking forward to go to the other place. For those out there who are looking forward to be part of the Yaggah Movement RadioCast on that live remote. So I want to sincerely apologize to y'all, if you went there and nothing happened. I take full responsibility for what happened, and I'll make sure that, the incident again will not repeat itself. And I appreciate everyone out there who hit me up, who were concerned about me, who were wondering if the Yaggah Movement RadioCast was still in full effect. And I told them, yes, it was still in full effect. It's just that, now we just gotta take this to a whole new level now. We gotta make sure that we turn on to a whole new level. And I appreciate everybody out there for showing love and support. Everybody out there for basically having my back since day one. So, it's gonna be a surgical summer. You already know. I'm on Live Me over here too. So I'm trying to get my Facebook to download, and YouTube, what it do. You can subscribe to my YouTube, SafariSoundzEnt Entertainment. Most definitely can subscribe to it. Also, go to my Live Me. I'm on Live Me right now. As we can see, I can say what's up, Live Me. What it do, everybody, what it do. Thank you for joining the broadcast, Live Me. So I'm playing most definitely I'm playing Black Denise. Yes indeed. And I want to be elaborate on some things today. I know there has been some news going on, especially with the police, the Mesa police I have here too. I need your input. I need your input on that one. So I'll be right back, y'all. Yaggah Movement RadioCast.
Then you ask me money, and the words not the whole the way you dribble that ass and you lose control. Look at money in the air, look at models over here. Watch your dribble down the hole, middle finger up to the wall. You could call her if what she doing get rich because she's making money quick. And she's the baddest. I love the way she bites her lips. Dribble and split, dribble and split. When she making money, she got to make them make it dribble. When she making money, she got to make them make it dribble. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble into little. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble into little. When she making money, she got to make them make it dribble. When she making money, she got to make them make it dribble. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble into little. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble into little. Dribble, don't stop. Dribble, don't stop. Dribble, don't stop. Dribble, don't stop. Making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble into little. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble into little. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble into little.
She's back in the building. Yes, indeed. What can I say? I'm just blessed to be back. Got myself back. No more cutting people off. Because I'm cutting people off. Yeah. SafariSoundzEnt Entertainment. Yaggah Movement RadioCast. What can I say? We in the building. What can I say? Oh, we in the building. I'm not a rapper, but I want to say hello, shout out to everybody out there that watching me live, listening to me live. Yo, it's the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Yo, stop. I'm not a rapper though. I'm not a rapper. You already know.
Live.
Yeah.
Radiophoenix.org. Yaggah. This is the Yaggah Movement RadioCast.
Whoa.
Pull up this song, no. Okay.
Look, well, let's not stand on ceremony, mate.
Oh, we are back again. We are back again in the building. What can I say? It's going to be a surgical summer. Yes, indeed, at the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Mr. Clean is back. I want to say thanks for everybody out there for joining me live and direct at Radiophoenix.org. Yes, indeed. You know, I don't have my crowd. Usually I have my crowd. But today I was saying myself, you know what? I'm not going to have a crowd today. It's just going to be Mr. Clean B just expressing himself today. Because we're going to elaborate on some things that just happened. Y'all can follow me up, Mr. Clean B, on Instagram. Okay, you can DM me, Mr. Clean B. I'm live on Live Me right now. I'm also live on YouTube. I'm also live at Radiophoenix.org where the valid come to talk, sing, connect. Yes, indeed. Shout out to everybody out there who are still following the Yaggah Movement RadioCast, who are still supporting Radiophoenix.org. Big shout out to everybody because we love y'all. And you already know the song that you just heard was Blackanese. Yes, dribble, don't stop. And the next one that's coming up, I want to give a shout out to Advisor Rex T. Yes, indeed. And also Rontonio, because we got the premiere right now at the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. We can keep it lit. Hi.
Are you ready now?
Well, why you calling me? Why you calling me, girl?
I'm not like you like a man. Alright, you took it for granted. Make you cry.
Like a baby. Hey, give me a chance. Oh wow, my computer is not working over there. I don't know what's going on over there. Keep your until this is done.
rest in my love, I don't tell. The one can't treat you better. Me and you like it better. Hey, yeah, baby, I'm on another line. Baby, I'm on another stranger. Baby, I'm on another line. Watch out. Let me be a ready finger. They don't want to get up. So too, honey. Come on, feel me. Love me, baby. Love me, baby. I will love you so. I will love you so. Give me a chance. Let me love you, baby. Don't be like you, I'm not gonna let you down. Ay, 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 ay. Yes, let me marry you, baby. They are no good being divorced. They are no good being regret. They are no good being divorced. They are no good being regret. You are the fine, baby. You are so beautiful, baby. Why can't you give me the chance? Why can't you give me the chance? You are the fine, baby. You are so beautiful, baby. Why can't you give me the chance? Give me a chance. Let me love you, baby. Don't be afraid, I'm not gonna let you down. Okay, so I'm ready and steady. Take me home to your mom. Take me home to see your papa. I'm ready and steady. I'm ready and steady. Take me home to see your mom. Take me home to see your papa. I like the way you it. I like the way you it.
Yeah, this muffin is not working.
Shake it. I like the way you it. I like the way you it. I like the way you shake it. Give me some baby. All right, no chance. Let me love you, baby. Don't be afraid, I'm not gonna let you down. Ay. Give me a chance. Let me love you, baby. Don't be afraid, I'm not gonna break your heart.
Hey yo, this is Infectious Michael, the music virus. And right now, you are listening to the Yaggah Movement. Yaggah.
Brand new banger.
It's crazy, baby.
Run you.
Infectious Michael on the beat. I'm in love, and this feeling is so strong now. I'm in love, and you know I can't deny it. I'm falling for you, nothing I can do. I know it's true. You got me all crazy. We can run these, my baby. It's just me and you, breaking all the rules. This love is true, baby. Can't you see? It's just you and me. You're a sexy, my baby. Loving me, my baby. I love me for you. No coming in between. Feel like I'm your queen, no. 1+1 to us. You and me forever. I'm in love, and this feeling is so strong now. I'm in love, and you know I can't deny it. My fantasy, you're into me, I'm into you forever.
Oh my gosh.
I'm feeling for your body, for my energy.
Working up there, 15% completed. That's
You got me in a dream. You give me my only desire, baby. I fuck out. I can't listen. Kiss me, my sweetie baby. I'm in love, and this feeling is so strong now. I'm in love, and you know I can't deny it. What you do to me makes me feel so good. I feel you, I feel you. Hey, I feel you, I feel you. Oh, I feel you, I feel you. My sweetie baby, I feel you, I feel you. Yeah, my king, oh, I'm your queen, oh. One plus one to us, you and me forever. I'm in love, and this feeling is so strong now. I'm in love, and you know I can't deny it. I'm in love, and this feeling is so strong now. I'm in love, and you know I can't deny it. I'm in love, and this feeling is so strong now. I'm in love, and you know
All
I
right,
can't
let's
deny
get the
it.
news. Start the news, y'all. Thank you, everybody. Let's get to the news right now. Most definitely.
And now, here's to Yaggah Movement. Yaggah. No fake news.
That's right. No fake news, everybody. No fake news over here at the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. We are live right now. I want to give a shout out to everybody for joining us live at Radiophoenix.org, where the better comes to talk, sing, and connect most definitely. And I would like to share some news. I know a lot of people, pretty much heard about what happened about Anthony Baldwin, rest in peace, and the fashion designer Kate, which I will elaborate on that in a few minutes, because I would really want to talk about suicide amongst us, and for those out there who basically don't really care, or they are not aware of that mental challenge. Suicide is very real. It's real, and I hope that everybody out there can pay attention to each one another, and I hope that everyone can pay attention to everybody's sensitivity, everybody's emotion, everybody's um, basically status quo and human being. Uh, and I'm going to elaborate on that pretty much, but I want to read that this news real quick. I just follow. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about President Trump canceling the visit of my nemesis, also known as the 2018 Super Bowl champ Philadelphia Eagles this week. A little flip flop going on. I'm not going to get on that. Also, great good news from South Sudan and Sudan. South Sudan and Sudan agreed to repair a damaged oil infrastructure that has been destroying both nations for the past 3 years. So both nations are coming together as one to make that oil infrastructure stable for both nations. So big up to South Sudan and Sudan. Also in Uganda, I'm not sure if you guys hear, a legislator was shot in Uganda yesterday. So President Yoweri Museveni, I hope I said it right. I hope I said it right. Yoweri Museveni has visited the crime scene where the legislator was gunned down Friday, and also he's prescribing several solution for the sake of the security of the nation, because I guess that now the nation has been threatened by a lot of violence coming up, especially going towards the politicians and legislature and folks who are in position of power. Um, I just wanted just to you know elaborate on this real quick. For those out there who pretty much don't understand this situation about the homeless, crisis that's happening. Especially we lost a good man. I would say he was to me. I love the guy. I mean, he was a cook. He was basically he brought the word into the forefront in America. You know, Anthony Bourdain, he does Part Unknowns. You guys can check on CNN. Rest in peace. Passed away at the age of 61. What really came to mind was really shock. observation of what happened. Because when I mentioned suicide, I was just talking about somebody about that, about the simple fact that we need to pay attention to our peers. We need to pay attention to our folks out there who are probably into hardship situations. We need to pay attention for to those out there who are crying for help, who are crying to seek hope. A lot of time, we all just lack of that morality, like I mentioned the other day. We are lacking of that common sense, because ever since 2005, over 13% of U.S. citizens have committed suicide, whether through guns, whether through appeals. We can hear this from celebrities out there, but the suicide rate has increased in this country. In this country, I can speak about this because I know in 2005, when I was still married, rest in peace, Sparkle, wife. She was a beautiful sister, man. She was a beautiful melanin sister, man. She was my sister-in-law, and I remember when she was around, beautiful soul. I was at work, and my ex, the parents, called me. It was in the afternoon, April, and she called me and she pretty much, you know, uh, told me about the bad news about what happened to my sister-in-law. And the reason why I bring that up is because that's probably, I've been to another situation too, and in Tucson, I have another friend of mine that also went through that. But the reason why I'm speaking about it is the simple fact that, you know, we need to do something about it. We cannot just be around in this world pretty much just don't care about what's happening around us. We are seeing children, we are seeing high school kids, we are seeing rich people who are mentally challenged with this crisis. No one cares about it because when you mention about suicide, oh, it's not my problem. Well, it is your problem because what if that was your family member that was going through that crisis? What would you do? What if that was your wife, that was your husband going through that crisis? What would you do? I have some information. I have some solution because nearly 45,000 Americans, 45,000 people take their lives by themselves. 45,000 people. I mean, come on. We need to have programs. We need to not just focus on those programs, but we need to come as a community, as a unit, as a citizen, and be able to help each other. Be able to hold hands with each other. Be able to comfort each other and not bashing somebody, not disrespecting someone, not finger pointing someone and disrespect them through social media. We're seeing a lot of crisis with the teenager because now let's realize this. This world that we're living in is very sensitive. This world that we're living in is very, very sensitive. It's a sensitive word. And we have to be careful. We have to be careful on what we say, what we do to others. Yes, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Don't get me wrong. We're all going to make mistakes. But while we make those mistakes, we have to be able to repent to those mistakes. And we have to be able to look at one another and be able to say, look, man, you're my brother's keeper, you're my sister's keeper. Whatever you need in your life, I got you. Whatever you want in your life, I will support you. Over 17% of U.S. citizens or people who live in this country are dying. And we have simple solutions for that. We have simple programs for that. And I would like to elaborate on that when we come back. I would like to discuss that issue because this issue is actually, it's affecting me. It's affecting me closely. It's affecting me because I've been through that. I have to witness that crisis. I have to witness other people losing their lives and think to myself, what if I was God? What if I can do something? What if I have the power to know what they think? Like that Xavier from X-Men. I wish I was that dude. I wish I was that professor, so I can read the mind and be able to help those out there. I want you to give me a call at 602-354-8823. Y'all give me a call and y'all let me know what do you think about this crisis, especially we lost an icon such as Anthony Bourdain, and we're still losing other people, other folks out there who are our loved ones, other people out there who are basically seeking for our help, seeking for our moral, our human moral. I want you to give me a call, 602-354-8823. And most definitely, if I go to the next one, to the next break, I want to give a shout out to Blow and Company now. Taxman got you down. The Blow Company is here to help you. For 50 years, the Blow Company has focused on building meaningful, long-lasting relationships, ensuring clients understand any and all complicated tax codes. Services include accounting, tax preparation, consulting, and more for both businesses and individuals. Your office is located at 1204 East Baseline Road, Phoenix, Suite 104 in Tempe, Arizona. And for more information, you can go find BLAUCO.com, and that's Blow Code. And we'll be right back, y'all. We're gonna play this next joint right here. This is Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Share our more, most definitely no distraction. Right back, Second Movement RadioCast. Yaggah. Okay, so Los Compadres.
I don't really care cause I go hard. Know how to take care of it. Always right there for me.
All right, all right.
Tell me that you get around.
For sure the love and support. Appreciate everybody out there showing you love, man. Thank you so much. Y'all just join me. Join me on my YouTube. I like you. What to do. GB Sexy. What to do. Thank you for doing the Yaggah Movement Radio. We out here, man. We live right now. We're doing it. I appreciate the love right now. You know what I'm saying? All the love I'm getting. Thank you. No, no, no. Go, go, go. GB Sexy, ZZ, thank you for the share. Thank you for the share. Realness, I see you. Realness tree, I see you. Yes. Everybody out there, thank you, thank you. Yo, Lady T, I see you. Mary, I see you. Salis, I see you. Johnny Lonzoya, I see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yaga, yaga, everybody out back. You see me? All right, all right. I didn't know I was be missed like this. I miss y'all too. All right. Hey. Go, go, go. No, no, no. So close, cause you never miss a good thing till it's gone. I won't let go, no, no. He don't let go, no, no. I won't let go, so close, cause you never miss a good thing till it's gone. He likes me, I'm so different. He likes me, I'm so different. He likes me. I'm so different, so different. You say I'm all me, I'm all me, I'm all me. You only got time for the real one. Only Got time for the real one. Hey, everybody out there, thank you, thank you. I'm about to go on my YouTube, my Facebook. Finally, I'm about to get on Facebook, so yeah, I'm back, yeah. No, no, no. Go, go, go. No, close, close. All things are gone. Hey, okay. What's going on? Facebook, killing me with this. Killing me with this. Only got time for the real one. You only got time for the real one. Thank you, thank you, thank you for to come. Okay, now I'm back in here. I'm gonna put the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Jesus, thank you, thank you. At least I'm back on Facebook, right? Movement RadioCast. All right, all right, all right. Yaggah, 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 Mr. Plan B.
in Carolina.
Yes, yes. Thank you for calling Radiophoenix. How are you?
Your community radio station.
We're going to talk about
We are a resource
I
for
was
the
just
community.
talking
We care
about
about the people in it and want to bring
Cali Mo. I see you. I see you. I see you. I'm on break. I'm on break. Break time. So, sorry. We can start this segment at
and Phoenix to the world.
2:45. Okay.
Where the valley comes to talk, sing, and laugh.
So I'm a cat, and I just moved in with this new human, and she's got this little toy she's always playing with, all day long. Tap, 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 bloop, bloop. She can't put it down. There it is. Oh, and get this. She even talks to it. Last week, she asked it for Chinese, and guess what? Egg roll showed up. Like magic.
All right, what is going on, everybody, man? What is going on? I'm trying to get on this Facebook thing, but
Brought to you by the ad
it's not letting me in here. I don't know why.
Hey there, friends. It's Carol Pacey, the Carol Pacey Show.
We are back in the building.
Fourth Saturdays in the month at 4 p.m. The Carol Pacey
Oh
Show.
my God, look at me.
Local,
We are back now.
friends in the music
Coast to
business.
coast,
From
Cali
bands
Mo,
to
what
bands
it
to
do?
promotions, we
How you doing,
cover
Cali
it
Mo?
all.
Thank
That's
you for the
the Carol
underlights.
Pacey Show every
Thank you,
second
thank you.
fourth Saturday
You
of the
can call
month
me
at
live
4
right
p.m.
now. I'm
right
live. You
here
can
on
call me
Radiophoenix.
602-354-8823 at 2:45. I'm going to talk about the suicide crisis that I just spoke about right now. So thank you for the likes. Thank you for the gifts. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook. You can catch me up everywhere. We are live. We are live right now. Yes, indeed. YouTube, everybody.
Yaggah Movement RadioCast.
It's a network of TVs. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Radiophoenix. You know what I'm saying? Y'all subscribe to my YouTube, y'all.
It's your gorilla, Sir
Subscribe to my YouTube.
The Yaggah Movement
YouTube, what's going on,
RadioCast.
YouTube?
Show
What
love
to
and
do?
support.
Subscribe.
Yaggah.
Woo!
Money in the air, better get it. Money in the air, yeah, she with it.
If you tip her, she gon' drop it. If you tip her, she gon' drop it. Bust a band, she gon' pop it. Bust a band, she gon' pop
Say
it.
dance, make a dance, better pay me in advance. Running like a route, cause the money bring her out. When it poppin' like a bill, like the chick drowned in the bank. If it ain't about the money, what you say?
All the boss need is a bad chick. All this money in the air for a bad chick. All the boss need is a bad chick. All this money in the air for a bad chick.
Sorry up for that rose, toast to all my bad misses. Gucci off your savage, my money comes in bags. Hip, not for lofty, then for trees. I got a very snitches. I'm off to marry the rich, and most of these chicks is fiction. Take a dope girl, she got that line. All these chicks addicted. I'm the dope, I stay waiting. Y'all will sleep in a station. Cookie sleep on CJ, yeah, he now know that prestige. Running, raining, rap, scrap. Heels banging, click, clack. Gotti, baby, came so hard, got a shotty. How with that trip like her to the floor. Go get the money, get go. Take over L's, we lose them up. Now bounce back on gruesome though. Mario pop, growing, stop blowing. If you broke, I ain't going. Killer pulling me like a trigger. In the hook, I'm blowing cricket. Beg to trick me till he drown. I'm as high as Bobby Brown. Yes, there is the crown. It's the coming of the king. Like, just look at me now. Got your bag in the town.
If you tip her, she gon' drop it. If you tip her, she gon' drop it. Bust a band, she gon' pop it. Bust a band, she gon' pop
Say
it.
dance, make a dance, better pay me in advance. Running like a route, cause the money bring her out. When it poppin' like a bill, and the chick drowned in the bank. If it ain't about the money, what you say?
All the boss need is a bad chick. All this money in the air for a bad chick. All the boss need is a bad chick. All this money in the air for a bad chick.
Bash in my foreign down from Cowtown. They sleeping on Ohio, but the city keep it dog. My killer super gun, type of gun, Mr. Trump. These triggers, they won't miss you, ain't no issue. Plus the states that disappear, you ride gun. Stacking money to the ceiling, let them bitches and they feelings. I got Zans, I got moms, hit my Android like the iPhone. El Chapo pay me in AZ, I married the money, Milani. Shout out to all my enemies, the real queens, they rep queens. She did my nuts off the acid, was lit the blunt, he passed it, hit his chick, I am a savage, and I only pop the glass. All my hitters dog pound nasty. Busted open like a crack safe for Big Daddy. Blonde hair, no white girl. Cause no, it's white girl. Here it's 100 knocks into the hood and bust the block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. Okay? For every fathers out there, man, happy pre-Father's Day for every daddies out there. Baby daddies, your granddaddy, the other daddies, your two baby daddies, my daddy, your grandfather, stepdaddies. Happy pre-Father's Day to y'all. And we need to celebrate Father's Day. And I would love for y'all to join me next Saturday for Father's Day edition. Yes, indeed. It's time for us as a society to respect fatherhood. We do love our mothers. We will always cherish and love our mothers. But the father is the one that brings us out. If it wasn't for the daddy, I wouldn't be alive right now. Yes, the mom is carrying me for 9 months, so respect the motherhood. But you know that little thing that swims like Stuart Griffin inside? Yes. If it wasn't for daddy, this whole world wouldn't be right where it is right now. So let's all come together and kill all the nonsense and the ignorance, okay? Kill all the little, oh, I don't like my baby daddy. He ain't shit, or he ain't all that, blah, blah, blah. Let's all come together and let's respect parenthood. Let's respect father and mother. It's Father's Day. What you gonna do? Ladies, I know you got your man out there with 4 or 5 kids. Are you gonna bring him some flowers, roses, candy, some Miller Lite Sunday? Are you gonna buy him a baseball ticket because you know the NBA is out now? So what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Father's Day, y'all. So I want y'all to just come to this next Saturday, okay? Next Saturday, y'all come through. So we're gonna have this little day. I see your live me. I see your too live me. Yeah, sorry, I got live me, YouTube, and then Facebook over there on top. I see you over there. But y'all can call me right now at 602-354-8823. You can call me and discuss the suicide crisis. We can discuss that. We can be able to find solutions. I have some solutions right now that I found, and I would like to share those up. I would like to basically teaching other folks out there what can we do to reduce that problem. How can we do to reach out to people? How can we do to do things in order to make people at ease, not to make them think, not to make them oppressed or feel them distressed. I have some solutions. I have some solutions, y'all. But it's ridiculous, man. We are losing too many of our folks. You know what I'm saying? And we don't need we can be our own counselors. We can be our own counselor. We can create that foundation all over again. Have that counseling all over again. Have that morality all over again. Be able to reach out left and right. Be able to help each other. That's what it's all about, man. It's all about helping each other. Hold on to each other. We don't have to be all stabbing each other in the back. We don't have to be pretty much burying somebody because that person doesn't have what you got. A lot of times we fail to help our brothers. We fail to help our sisters. And for some apparent reason, when we don't have, you know what I'm saying, when we don't have that morality, or when other things change our mind, then we're becoming ignorant about our peers. We're becoming ignorant about our societal status quo. All I'm saying is, for those out there who are talking about, helping each other, helping others out there, you know what I'm saying, it's time for all of us to come together and not judging each other. It's time for all of us to compromise. You know what I'm saying? Respectability. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need in our world. We need to all respect each other. I don't know when are we going to learn that respectability is the essence of peace. When are we gonna fucking realize that shit? Excuse me if I'm cussing, but I'm just trying to. I'm not cussing on the radio. I'm just speaking to you for those out there who are looking at me. For those out there who keeps it real. When is it time for us to come together as a moral society? I just want to know. Yaga, yaga, yaga. We are back in the building. The second quarter of the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Thank you very much for tuning in to Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Yes, indeed. Mr. Clean B. You can follow me right now on my YouTube at SafariSoundzEnt Entertainment. Or you can type Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Please go subscribe to my YouTube. Go and subscribe for Mr. Clean B. And you can also follow me on LiveMe. LiveMe. I want to give a shout out to Caleb Mo. I want to give a shout out to all the sex people on my LiveMe right now watching me broadcasting, giving me all the gifts. I appreciate all your love and support. LiveMe. Love you over there. And YouTube, I want to give a shout out to Mary. I want to give a shout out to Dan Ryan. I want to give a shout out to Rex T. Thank you for watching me, Rex T. I got your song, baby. I got your song. Yes, indeed. I just wanted to again bring back that issue that I was just talking about the suicide amongst us. Man, suicide does not have a color. So for those out there who think that all Caucasians are committing suicide or all African Americans or melanin brothers and sisters are committing suicide or the Latino community are committing suicide because of certain things. Well, the reason why suicide are happening is, and I'm just gonna just go factual. I'm gonna go factual straight to the point. I'm not gonna go to all the little biblical, political status quo, even though that's what's happening right now. But the one thing is job, okay? Job, lose of job can mentally damage somebody. Relationship, okay? For those out there who have been to breakups, you can call and let me know. You can call 602-354-8823. You can call and we can discuss that crisis. I have some plan. I have solutions to not eradicate but reduce the suicide crisis. I have some ideas. Relationship problem would drive people crazy. That's the one thing. Now financial crisis, another one. Okay, and then bullying. Okay, I say relationship, I say financial, I say bullying. The politics of our lives, where we live right now, the do's and don'ts. I want to be up here. If I'm not up here, then I am nothing. If I don't have this these Jordan shoes, I am nothing. If I'm not tall, I am nothing. If I'm not skinny enough, I am not. If I'm thick or if I'm big boned, something's wrong with me. I do not like myself. That's the thing. Suicide overall is basically the lacking of self-love. That's what people go out and take their lives because the lack of self-love. After everything I mentioned, after all those status quo that I mentioned of why suicide happened, because I read everything. I read all the documentation, everything, and I just went straight to the point. Relationship can damage someone to commit suicide. Financial burden can do that, and we can be able to list a lot of things going on. But the one thing that suicide is killing us and killing our peers out there is a lack of self-love. You can have a lot of money. You can be a millionaire. You can be a millionaire. But are you happy with yourself? Are you happy with your life? You can have the bad girl, the bad and bougie girl. Are you happy with yourself and your girl? You can have all the company around the world. You can do anything. But are you feeling comfortable with what you're doing? I have a caller right now on the phone, and I'm about to make sure that caller can hear us. I want to make sure that we can get a caller back. 1212, can you hear us? Yaga Yaga? Yaga Yaga. Yes, yes, caller, caller. Thank you for calling the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Would you state your name and where you're from? Oh, you say Mexico? Órale, órale, güey. Órale, Boricua, Mexico. Todos mis amigos y mi amiga. Shout out to all my Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and Bolivians, and all the good stuff. Mexico, Mexico, yes. So, what's your take on the suicide crisis? We just lost one of our, I would say, a big personnel in our society, a icon, Anthony Baldwin. You know, a very successful man who passed away, took his life at the age of 61. And what is your take on the suicide rates that is increasing in our society right now? And we are going up to 30% each year. What is your take on that dilemma?
Well, we don't know. Maybe he's too much of a nice life, and maybe he's pressure to do and to do that. And then sometimes people just can't take it, and they don't get help, and then they resort to that. But it's something more. Maybe it's missing something, and nobody you don't have any. You have friends, but I just my heart goes out to them. I mean, like myself, I go through things, and if I feel like I'm under too much pressure, I seek, I vent to people. I have this one special friend, I'm not going to mention his name, but I vent to him all the time, and he puts a smile on my face, and I'm new again. So sometimes that's what we need in life. It's too much for us to bear. We need to vent to someone. That's all it is to it.
And you are right, and we need that support. We need to, and you just said the last sentence that you said. We need to uplift each other. We need to bring each other into the forefront for prosperity. And that's the thing that I feel we are lacking in our society. You know, we are lacking that morality that, hey, you are my brother's keeper, you're my sister's keeper. You know, I don't care if if you have a penny, if I have a quarter, I'll give you two pennies just to uplift you, just to give you hope. And it seems that we are losing that morality. And I was just bringing my experience where I had a sister I consider her as my sister who passed away at a young age, at a really really young age. And the reason why she passed away, yes, it was a lot of you know you know crises that were happening in our society as far as jobs, money, and mental issue. And people don't realize that suicide is also a mental issue. It's a mental issue. People think, oh, mental issue only goes for those out there who are just ignorant. No, mental issue is everything. Mental issue is serious, especially with all the stuff that we are going through.
From anything, like you in a job, your fiance, anything, the kids not acting right, you want to get raised, anything can trigger it. Anything. Anything. So
And I do agree. Anything can trigger. I mean, right now we are living in a world right now to where everything is so sensitive, so sensitized. But then again, we have bullies out there. We have folks in a position of power who are using our power to bully others, who are using our power to teach others how to be bullies. And to me, it is disgusting. Unfortunately, it is just sad that folks are following that trend as if this is the normality of our world today. And for me, by saying this, before we go, I'd like for you to stick around if you don't mind, and I would like to because I found some solution about how to reduce the suicide crisis. And I know you brought a good point about reaching out, because that's one thing we need to do is reach out to each other. But before we go, I want to give a big shout out to Los Compadres, and our programming on Radio Phoenix and the Yaggah Movement RadioCast is supported in part by Los Compadres Restaurants, located at 2350 West Northern Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona, of course. Serving the valley since 1958, Los Compadres offer a full menu of Mexican cuisine, including dinner and drink special. For more information or to take out orders and reservation are available by calling 602-864-0043 or go online at loscompadres.com most definitely. And that's Los Compadres most definitely. Yes, yes. So we're back again. So I found some solution and today, like today I just like before I came to the show when that happened, I had other segment, but I was gonna but because that happened I felt the need of bringing people to the forefront and let everybody know about the suicide crisis, the suicide problem. It's serious, and I have five solutions for everybody out there who are listening to Yaggah Movement RadioCast, for everybody out there who are following me, for those out there who are tuning in to radiophoenix.org where the valley comes to talk, sing, and connect. I have five reduction of our suicide crisis. I did my research within 24 hours, and with my experiment as a self-made caregiver, I just felt that it is time for us to talk about mental illness. I just felt the need for myself and others out there who do care about society to bring that issue in the forefront. Now, the number one thing I just found that you gotta ask. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask people. And when I say ask, I'm not talking about, hey, are you okay? Hey, can you do this? No. When I say ask, call people, man. Call folks. And I know sometimes I am a failure on that part, and I'm gonna confess that on the radio station. But we're gonna be able to reach out to folks out there. Unless you don't like that person, unless that person don't like you, unless it's an ex that had some issue with you. But if it's someone that you care, if it's someone that you feel the need of reaching out, don't ever be afraid to reach out. Always call and say hi, say what's up. I used to do that a lot. I used to do that to a lot of people. And folks probably thought I was being too nagging when I was calling and say hi, how you doing? But when I was doing that to all my peers out there, which some of them I actually don't even talk to, or some of them I distance myself from, it was because I just want to make sure if they were okay. Hey, how you doing? Is everything okay? Just want to call and say hi. So ask, trying to reach out to people, and then keep them safe. But by the time when I say keep them safe, meaning keep them safe mentally. Bring positivity into the forefront. Positivity always works. Positivity always prosper into our moral society. Be positive. Take your friend. Hey man, if your girl, your wife, or your husband is going through some crisis, they lost their job, and they feel of losing themselves out. Say something. Keep them safe. Like, hey, let's walk somewhere. So we can feel. You know, we can talk about it. So keep them safe. Keep them away from anything, from guns, from anything sharp. Okay. And my third solution is to be there for those out there that we do care. To be there for those out there that we care. If you care about anybody that you care about, if you do care about them deeply, you gotta be there for them, regardless of how you feel about them, whether or not you call them friends or acquaintance. If you do have some sort of sense of morality, sense of heart, like my people from the South call it, mi corazón, mi corazón, mi corazón. If you have that, then be there for those out there that you care for. Now, for those like myself, for those out there who are migrant, for those out there who are distant from the family, it is hard, but we can be able to call. We can be able to say, hey, how you doing? Be there for those that you care for. And the number four is to help them connected. Now, there are ways you can help them connected. You can take someone to a church. You can take someone to a counselor. You can even call 1-800-273-TALK, which is 8255. 1-800-273-8255. You can type this number right now. Call this number. If you feel that someone in your corner is not feeling happy, they're feeling like taking their lives away, call that number 1-800-273-8255. That's 1-800-273 free talk. And finally, stay connected. Stay connected with those out there that you care about. Stay connected with those out there that you feel that need your love, that need your compassion, that need you to be there for them. Not monetarily, not physically, but mentally. Sometimes people want just to be connected. They want to feel that connection. They want to feel wanted. And when I say wanted, I'm talking about, hey, we don't hang out, but at least call and say hi. At least call and say what's up. And I can say on the radio station, I am a problem of that product. And I'm gonna learn how to connect to those out there that I do care. I'm gonna start connecting to those out there that do care about me, regardless of the trouble life that I'm going through, regardless of the challenges that I'm going through. I will strive to connect to those out there, so I will not lose my peers. I will not lose those that I do care and those that I do love the most. And those are my 5 solutions to reduce suicide crisis. And I want to say to those out there who have lost somebody, to those out there who have lost a loved one, I will pray for you. I will make sure that I will pray for you. I will keep you in my prayer. And let's not lose hope. Let's not lose hope. Let's not lose hope. Let's reach out to each other. Let's teach our kids the morality of our human moral. Let's teach our youth the prosperity of our humanity. Let's teach our kids, let's teach our mothers, our brothers, everybody out there in the world that we can lift each other without even giving any sense. We can lift each other spiritually. We can lift each other morally. You can hug someone and just say, man, you looking good, man. And then that's going to bring joy to someone's face. We need to start awakening the mass out there. We need to start doing what's right, not just for ourselves, but for our future, for the future that is coming after us right now, for the future that we are going to leave behind us. And those are my 5 reduction of suicide crisis. And before we go, do you have 30 seconds about what I said, caller?
If you love comes raw, you could just tell somebody that I love you. I'm here for this thing. You know. Sometimes people don't like to open up, though. You know. But,
Well, you know what? Don't go nowhere. Okay, don't go nowhere, caller, because we're going to go back on break. We're going to take a short break. This is the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your connection. I appreciate what you're doing out there for those who are in needs. And I appreciate your talk and your opinion that you share at the Yaggah Movement RadioCast live at radiophoenix.org. And we'll be right back. This is the Yaggah Movement RadioCast, and don't go nowhere, y'all. Yaga yaga. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Are you gonna call me back at 3:30? I went to my relationship. A lot of people are single. Hello. 3:30 indeed. Thank you. Share my broadcast. Thank you so much. Yes.
B. Find the positives.
Blow drying, more time texting?
Or C. Show
I'm
the
sorry, I need
positives.
to vent right
You
now.
really don't have twinsies.
I kind of love it. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on adoption, visit adoptuskids.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Broadcasting from the campus of the Phoenix Center for the Arts. This is radiophoenix.org. Phoenix.
Financial support comes in part from Gifts and On, 12-step gift and bookstore since 1977. 7th Street south of Bethany, Albany, Phoenix, open Tuesday through Saturday, and southeast corner of Scottsdale and Shea, open Monday through Saturday. Gifts and On Inc., 3 words, on Facebook.
Community radio is financially supported by Rainer's UK Cafe at 14021 North 51st Avenue, just north of Thunderbird in Glendale, Arizona. Pastries, breakfast, and lunch menu of established Rainer's recipes. Cupcakes are an added specialty as well as beverage options. Open until 3:30 p.m., 6 days weekly. Closed Mondays. Follow Rainer's UK Cafe on Facebook.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You've messed up your daughter's haircut. Do you A, get spiritual?
Mom, where's the mirror?
Beauty is within. Oh.
B, find the positives?
Less time blow drying, more time texting?
Or C, show empathy?
Mom, you really don't have to.
Twinsies!
Nick, kinda love it. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on adoption, visit adoptuskids.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Randy Taylor inviting you to listen to Word with a Champ on Radiophoenix. We feature success stories with interviews of men and women in and around sports. Remember, Word with a Champ only on Radiophoenix. When a valley comes to talk, sing, connect.
Word with a Champ, Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Radiophoenix.
I was thirsty, y'all. I appreciate all the love and support. I was thirsty. I had to go get some water.
Welcome to the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Please enter your password to activate the program. Welcome to the Yaggah Movement RadioCast.
And yo, this reality, I'm in the place I'm representing Yaggah Movement. Y'all already know what it is. My man, Mr. Queen B, Mr. MB, y'all know what it is. And listen, you are now rocking with the sounds, Safari Sounds of the Yaggah Movement, baby.
He's on fire, baby.
Making moves, I be making moves. Making moves, making moves, making moves, making moves.
One thing about me, I be making moves. Stay in school, Lil. Stay in school. I got so much class I can relate to you. I can't. Paper. Run it up. Get your hundreds up. I can't. Paper. Get your hundreds up.
Thanks for the kid like snowball fight. You done rolled up in the bitch, get it back. Just run that and I'm 6 twice. Roll up, money on side. Roll up, make it tight like this. Let me cut and I just might slice. And I don't need no advice. She's so fun, I ask the price. Beating your girl and I'm in your girl in 2 different ways. Got 2 different days, 48 hours, but she in a day. She can't get out of bed, she's so amazed. To find the time on my roof from the time I become in the state. I take her off like she's playing with space. You get evicted, so stay in your place. Going through walls, my shoes this way. And I got taste like the food I make. And you always willing to do what you hate. I see you if it come down to my gate. Down in my face, and I'm only your tweet. You doing it out with my dog like I'm big. Shorty complaining that you ain't vicious. Nobody to take a hang in it.
Making moves.
Making moves, making moves, making moves.
One thing about me, I be making moves. Hey, stay in school. Stay in school.
I got so much class, I can't relate to you.
I can't.
Paper, run it up. You ain't got no money, get your money, so
I can't. Paper.
run it up. You ain't got no money,
Get your hundreds up.
Pull up and I pull out and work every shit. I push shit up and I'm off. I pull out. We ain't talking money, what you talking about? Lifting it, the time for it, flip now. You got a run it, a blue gut, and you can have it all for the proper look.
Whoa, anything hot blowing that girl, hot blowing that. What it do? Yaggah, we're live on Radiophoenix. Yeah. Woo, think I'm pushing the share. Hey, making moves.
making moves, making one thing about me. I be making moves, stay in school, stay in school. Hey, I got so much class I can relate to you. I can. Paper, run it up, you ain't got no money, get your money, so I can. Paper, I'ma run it up, you ain't got no money, get your money.
I be cooking for the M's. I be looking for the M's.
Yeah.
I be working for the M's. Big money with the T's. She be twerking for the M's. She be fucking for the M's. Her late night in the Cadillac, count big money out bills. I be cooking for the M's. I be looking for the M's. I rob for the M's. Pants shoes with the M's. She be screaming for the M's. Palm Beach, big rims. Head tucked back in the old school with the gangster in the big. I be grinding for the money, all big face hunters. Money machine, no stunning. My hustle's grand, I'm coming. No T.I., all Levi's and bad bitches, I'm running. Hit the shoulder lean, count money. When I touch down, I'ma hit the ground, start running. I got a new swag with a purple bag all on it. Could smoke, no dump. I got the wheel clean, this sunny. JL's on thunder. Top back, no Honda. 38 if you want. Play with me, use it on. Come around this corner. My block hot like a hot boy. For the million, I want it.
And I ain't stopping than I am.
I'ma keep on popping it in. I'ma shoot first, no stop first, but blow top off the head.
Yeah.
I be cooking for the M's. I be looking for the M's. I be working for the M's. Big money with the T's. She be twerking for the M's. She be fucking for the M's. Her late night in the Cadillac, count big money out bills. I be cooking for the M's. I be looking for the M's. I rob for the M's. Pants shoes with the M's. She be screaming for the M's. Palm Beach, big rims. Head tucked back in the old school with the gangster in the big wheel. No, ain't nothing stopping this money. I'm collar popping my wrist locking, and all I see is the money. These streets hot, I done burnt it up, cause all I chase is the money. I'm a street with street ways, so I can't get about this money. And I ain't fucking around with the fuck around these choosing and learning. Just second it up, counting hundreds, big boy banks, rerunning. I just on the stomach, gang, bitches, hot supersonic. I've been down chilling in Onyx, in Atlanta streets, we on it. I ain't looking for this young, looking at coke for this young, tipping the bags for this young, nothing but purple bags in here. Young street, get in here, big pimpers, no fear. I'm just turned up, get money, dog, getting all I see is a M. Yeah. I be cooking for the M's. I be looking for the M's. I be working for the M's. Big money with the T's. She be twerking for the M's. She be fucking for the M's. Her late night in the Cadillac, count big money out bills. I be cooking for the M's. I be looking for the M's. I rob for the M's. Pants shoes with the M's. She be screaming for the M's. Palm Beach, big rims. Head tucked back in the old school with the gangster in the big wheel.
Yeah. What it do? It's your boy YP. It's Goldmine 18. And we ZB Cartel, man. You listening to my favorite station, Yaggah RadioCast. You know what I mean? Yaggah.
This is the Yaggah Movement RadioCast.
Better check it, I'm respecting him. We on texting, we flexing, a few bottles of drink. They have me in that mode. VIP people, you know we rolling on that dope. Well respected in the South, got love in the West, and I keep it banged down like some Dickies and Cortez. Stone shots, me, close cars, side. Well, I mean, I'm not in the park, but a lot of diamonds, so scattered. Look at who they rap when I'm bouncing. We got that action, no gas. If it's 6 about the 4 block, keep the flows cocked. Have me on my walls with your block. If you disrespect my G, tell them niggas just respect my G. You don't walk like me. Hit the club R.I.P. Catch me giving just respect my G. It's only us, I'ma make them bang out. Get right, set them down when I hang out. Strap on and clap on, and if you disrespect them, nothing but killers and dealers. I'm up in my section, doing the money, they flashing their jewels on them. They keep it costing my nigga, they keep the tools on them. They act a fool with it, so you know what to do with it. We boss it, we do it something. Like a movie, I'm getting toppy in a koozie. Paparazzi fresh to death, the docs wanna do me. So fly, live, give him jet, last minute starstruck. She wanna be okay. Jamming the records, cracker, we going full speed. Blowing the big G, throwing the big C. Jamming the records, cracker, we going full speed. Blowing the big G, throwing the big C. Munchy. You don't walk like me. Hit the club, R.I.P. Catch me in VIP. Disrespect my G. Set them deal, put them down when I hang out. Dip price, till I bang out. Set them deal, put them down when I hang out. Dip price, till I bang out. Set them deal, put them down when I hang out. Dip price, till I bang out. Yeah, bang out. Dip price, disrespect my G. Don't walk like me. Hit the club, catch me in VIP. Disrespect my G.
Run for me on that.
Everybody, thank you.
Yaggah. You are now tuning in to the Yaggah Movement RadioCast every Saturday from 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. Arizona time, live and direct at Radiophoenix.org. Yaggah, let's get it on. Yeah. Brand new.
money, and I don't care much about the car. When I know that another chick choosing, I don't really care cause I go hard. Know how to take care.
Yeah, everybody. Salute, yes. Dribble, don't stop.
Only got time for the he say I'm all me, I'm all me, I'm all me. He only got time for real. Only got time for real. I won't let go, no. He don't let go, no. I hold him close, so close. Cause you never miss a good thing till it's gone. I won't let go, no. He don't let go, no. I hold him close, so close. Cause you never miss a good thing till it's gone. My friends tell me not to keep them, but I don't listen to the streets them. Cause I've been around and it's been around girls that spin around too. They say he bad boy, why he mad boy? Cause we live and he gives me what I'm asking for. I won't let go, no. He don't let go, no. I hold him close, so close. Cause you never miss a good thing till it's gone. I won't let go, no. He don't let go, no. I hold him close, so close. Cause you never miss a good thing till it's gone. He likes me, I'm so glad. He likes me, I'm so glad. I'm a different. You say I'm all me. You ain't got time for real. Only got time for real. You say I'm all me. You ain't got time for real. Only got time for real. I won't let go, no. He don't let go, no. I hold him close, so close. Cause you never miss a good thing till it's gone. I won't let go, no. He don't let go, no. I hold him close, so close. Cause you never miss a good thing till it's gone. Only got time for real. You ain't got time for real. Only got time for real. You ain't got time for real. Only got time for real. You ain't got time for real. You only got time for real.
This is General J.F. Riley, international reggae man from Ivory Coast, West Africa. I'm at Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Big up to Radiophoenix, blessed love. I and I. Woo!
That was good.
Yeah, man.
Je crois que je n'ai jamais été aussi en colère et aussi triste qu'en ce moment. Moi, le descendant d'esclaves, dont les ancêtres furent déportés d'Afrique pour être des bêtes de somme dans le nouveau monde, je découvre qu'en ce début du XXIe siècle, en cette fin d'année 2017, ce que nous redoutions après les accords passés entre les uns et les autres, qu'en Libye, on est en train de vendre des Africains.
Libérez le peuple noir. Libérez le peuple noir, libérez les noirs au Mali, libérez les noirs au Yémen, libérez. Le noir n'est pas avant, libérez. J'ai la haine en tant que descendant d'esclaves, libérez, libérez. Le noir n'est pas avant, libérez. J'ai la haine en tant que descendant d'esclaves. L'Afrique se vide de cette avalique. Le noir se bat en Libye au plus offrant. L'histoire se répète comme au Moyen-Âge. Le commerce des noirs par le monde arabe. Dis-moi, qu'est-ce qui te donne le droit? Dis-moi de marcher sur mes droits. En quoi tu es différent de moi? En quoi tu es supérieur à moi? Ma couleur est noire, ça c'est vrai.
Libérez les Noirs en France, libérez les Noirs en Mauritanie, libérez. Le noir n'est pas savant, libéré. J'ai la haine en tant que descendant d'esclaves, libéré, libéré. Le noir n'est pas savant, libéré. J'ai la haine en tant que descendant d'esclaves, libéré. God clap human exploitation. Why am I so suffering? Why am I so suffering? I wanna be free, freedom, freedom. I wanna be free, freedom. Everywhere I go, they trace me as a slave. Come on. Bullshit ni matolebe na kelekila. Bullshit ni matolebe na konola ila. Autour de moi des corps sans vie, des corps fascinés que la main a rejetés. J'entends des cris de douleur, des cris de désespoir. Les femmes se font violer, devant l'ONU, la France et l'OTAN. Les chefs d'État africains sont les premiers responsables.
Libéré, Oh yeah, and we back. Ooh, and we back. Thank God I'm alive. Ow, ooh, I be bumping in my life. Yeah, yeah. It's like my birthday every night. Ooh, every night I be bumping on my life. It's the Yaggah Movement Radio. Yeah, scoop, scoop, scoop. Okay, let me stop. Right, let me stop. Because it is going to be a surgical summer, most definitely. I want to give a shout out to First Friday promo. Yes, indeed. I'm going to back with like choo 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 bells 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 bells. Let me start. Yo, big shout out to First Friday promo. Most definitely, man. You can join Radio Phoenix, Roosevelt Row, and the downtown art community for the First Friday Art Walk. Now, First Friday features art vendors, food trucks, and live local bands. You can also meet Radio Phoenix hosts and volunteers such as myself and others. For more information, uh, the available information will be linked to artlinkphoenix.com. Then click on the First Friday in the top menu. Most definitely, yes. Oh yeah, I want to give a shout out to everybody who called. Thanks for the caller for for talking about the suicide crisis that I was just talking about, and basically be part of this resolution that we are facing. As I said, I give five resolution for us as a society to be able to reduce this suicide crisis. But most of all, we have to be able to reach out. We have to be able to reach out to those out there. Now, before we go, I know y'all just heard a couple of songs. Shout out to Reality. Shout out to Young Turner. Big shout out to Ben Bees, and also y'all heard Shea Moore, No Distraction, and my man General Chefari, all the way from Cote d'Ivoire, residing in Phoenix, Arizona, most definitely. So y'all can go check him out at the Chicago Ball. So if you're in Tucson, Arizona, June 22nd, yes, General Chefari will be performing live, most definitely. And I also have some information too for the Sunlight After Sunlight, the Yellow Attire event, most definitely, which will be coming. And let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we got here. What we got for Radio Phoenix there for you. So we got the the Yellow Attire event coming up Saturday, June 30th from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. and that will be hosted by Candlelight Entertainment. I will give you all more information and more location when I get to that information later on today. If y'all follow me in my next hour, I will talk about relationship. Why people are single, why folks are by themselves, and I know a lot of folks have been asking me a few questions and all that good stuff. So I wanted to share that on my radio station. But most definitely, I want to give a shout out to, of course, I'm going to say this. I want to give a shout out to the Golden Gate Warriors. Yes, I said it. Golden Gate bandwagon. All you out there who are watching me or listening to me, you're a bunch of fan wagons. Stay off the Golden Gate fan wagon over there. Jesus. Team LeBron, I hope he was winning this damn trophy. But Jesus, the NBA know how to work. But congratulations to the Golden State Warriors for their third NBA championship in the last 4 years. And also to let everybody know that the World Cup is coming. Yes. Who's your team? Who's going to be your team this World Cup coming? June 14th, get your flag. I don't care what country you represent because America is not going to be in the World Cup. So is my country, Cote d'Ivoire. But who's going to be your country? I have three countries. I'm going to discuss that next Saturday. And also, we also have a Father's Day event coming. And I will elaborate on that too when we come back on the next half hour, the last quarter of the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. And before I go on break, and I got 1 minute to share this, I want to give a shout out to everybody out there who basically are showing me love, showing me support. I want to give a shout out to everybody out there who never give up on me, who always have something good to say about me. And even those out there who have nothing good to say about what I stand for or what's my status quo, I want to give a shout out to everybody out there who give me the opportunity, give me the motivation every day of my life, every second of my life, for me to prosper, for me to do something good, something better, in order for me to help others. For those out there who have followed me to my radio show, to my promotional entity, I want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting me via radiophoenix.org. Thank you for supporting me, through the outside. Thank you for supporting me through our business ventures. Thank you for just being there for me. And thank you for being such a good person to Mr. Clean B, because there's only one Mr. Clean B. And if everybody's following another Mr. Clean B, let me know, because I'm going to sue it. I will sue it. This is Yaggah Movement RadioCast, and we'll be right back.
Underwriting for Radio Phoenix is provided in part by Tom Batson, CFP, on behalf of certified financial planner professionals. Personal financial advice for major life events and for reaching financial goals at wellsfargoadvisors.com/tom.batson.
I want you to join this poetry, man. This is about reality. It's a good poem. I want y'all to hear it. I hope you guys can listen to this poem, man. It's very, very good. It's the R&B section right now. It is the R&B section right now. Grown folks mentality. You know what I'm saying? Gonna play some little good music or some good souls. So everybody out there, I hope you guys enjoy, and we're gonna discuss why some people out there are single. And I got some stuff to say about it. Most definitely. We ain't gonna elaborate on that right here.
From the campus of the Phoenix.
Then we're gonna talk about this
is Radiophoenix.org.
because relationships are good and pure.
Radio Phoenix is your community radio station.
Hey, Casey, it's Nicholas. Hi. Shout out to Ruby's family.
Hi, Mom. We're a resource for your community.
Oh, wow.
We care about the people in it and want to bring the programs that matter the most to you.
I say hello to my beautiful wife Cheryl in College Hills, Arizona. Oh, I want to say hi to all
Complications, sanitation, say everybody wanna.
And Phoenix to the world, radiophoenix.org, where the valley comes to talk, sing, connect.
Welcome to the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Please concentrate to press switch to activate the program. Welcome to the Yaggah Movement RadioCast.
This poem is entitled Black Woman. She walks with the grace of a panther, black that is, with childbearing hips and full lips and kinky hand of voluptuous derriere. See, her skin color comes in 16 shades, so that's 16 ways to identify and familiarize herself with her own kind, and the blown mind should be the results of feasting your eyes on the way that she glides. See, inside lies her strength. So to identify her to her diminish the essence and beauty upon which she exists. See, in her heart, where the thought unfurls, and though she suffered as a child, a small girl, in essence, her blessing is being the mother of all worlds. And I've called girls, but not called girls, but only to involve girls, to evolve girls into being queens and lovers and loving mothers with the cream of substance to rise above others. See, she gives birth to solar systems. She is polarity, distinguishing polar positions. She is the most sacred, protected possession in the museum. Woo! So when you see her, you'll think of Sojourner Truth, or Makari Hatshepsut, or Angela Davis, who stood for something, or Harriet Tubman, who free slaves and helped them, or Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, the ISIS Papers, the life of a nation saturated in calamity.
Yes.
So why not enthrone those who are the backbone of humanity? Why? Because insanity has liquored our plight, to the point that we glorify death so much we don't respect the givers of life who deliver us light. So instead we'll pledge to do oppose to us right, but I'll uphold the fight and give recognition to she who picks up the slack in black men and preserve him even when he don't deserve it. So I am of service because I am concerned with the lack of appreciation given to the mothers of our nation. So without further ado, respect, admiration, veneration, and love is overdue. It should be intended, extended, and given to none other than the black woman.
That was a good one right there. That was a good one right there. Respect to black queens, I'm telling you. Woo! That was a good one right there. Yeah. Respect the black woman. Respect the black woman.
Hey yo, this is Infectious Michael, the music virus. And right now, you are listening to the Yaggah Movement. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah.
If I go, I swear I left you anything I can do for you.
I'm telling y'all, it's Father's Day. This is what I'm talking about right here, yo. This is the Yaggah Movement, and I want to invite a couple of my kids out here. You can come out, come and say what's up. You know, we on camera, you on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You on YouTube right here. I'm live. This is YouTube. Look at YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. See, this is Facebook right there. Say hi, Facebook. That's Radiophoenix, and that's me right there. That's me right there. Who's that right there? Okay. That's Direct right there. And that's live me right there. Look at this, huh? Look at you. Look at me, huh? You want to say something real quick? Hold on. Come on, you want to say something, huh? Hold on. We have yeah. Shout out to Quincy B. I have the future. I want to cut this off before we go back to the music. This is Yaggah Movement RadioCast. I have the whole family in the building. I'm feeling like I'm in Black Panther, Wakanda forever. But we have the youth in here, and I want him to say something. What's your name, man? What's your name? Aiden, huh? Oh, Aiden. Oh, okay. So you're on vacation, huh? How was school, huh? So did you get your A's and B's and C's? All right. Is there anybody want to give a shout? You want to say hi to somebody out there in Portland? Who you want to say hi to? You want to say hi to Daddy? Yeah. You say hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Say I'll be back in school. It's the Sesame Street gang. Elmo's word. All right, man. Bless the future. It's Yaggah Movement RadioCast. We'll be right back. Yaggah.
How long you been broadcasting for me, bro?
I'm going for my second year, man.
Okay.
Second
you
year.
Independent.
Yes.
You got all the independent hook over here.
Well, you know,
this
by yourself.
This is the real. Right. If you want to talk about social media, this is real social media connection. And you got live feeds of all of us account.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm trying to do this, man. So the future can follow us too. You know what I'm saying? Bless the future, man. Bless the future. Yes, yes.
When did they do this?
Yeah, for 2 years I've been with them since 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you doing this prior to getting here?
I was actually a club promoter. So I was doing nightclubs. And then when I joined this, it was more like, vocal and, plus I have a lot of things to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when I was leaving it.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I guess it's something to say a lot of things now because things are changing around us.
Right.
Definitely. But thank you all. Thank you for joining, man. Thank you. Thank you, little man. Kaden. Thank you. All right.
I swear I love you. Anything I can do for you. Yeah. You are the only one for me. If I'm more, I swear I love you. I can't do without you. I said, baby, you are the one for me. Yeah. If I'm girl, I swear I love you. Baby, you are the one for me. Yeah. Oh my God. It's crazy, baby. Sweet baby. Wonderful, yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We ain't done yet. It's the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Yes, indeed. We're gonna keep it slow and sexy, baby. Ow!
If I tell you, say I love you, my money, my body, now your own, oh baby. 30 billion for the account, yo. Versace and Gucci for your body, oh baby. Love you, gotta want you. Love you, said I love you. Remix, let's go. Cause I'm feeling I wanna pass it to you. You can have it to you. You know I got this to you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. There's nothing about you. There's nothing about you,
Okay. Yeah, man. Bless, man. We're good, bro. Better than last week. My apologies. I just wanted to walk away. I had a bad Saturday last Saturday. Things that I put everything in perspective didn't work out. And plus, when you tell idiots that you want to promote them and they are not ready, I don't care. They can hear me. They can hear me because I'm speaking up. You know what I'm saying? Some folks, they don't know the power of promotion. They think that just because, they don't hear about you, it doesn't make you relevant. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing is like, plus when you get something, when you tell someone, I'm going to be there, please prepare. I only need one thing. I'm bringing a whole bunch of people there. You got people over there, being disappointed. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make me look good. And I'm bringing the radio station over there. Brother Trey, y'all. Brother Trey. Brother Trey.
Check this out. How y'all doing?
Right there, Brother Trey.
I want you to check this out. Saturday, June the 16th. Saturday, June 16th at Kiwanis Park. All the dads. No, really. All the dads. Bring your kids. We're having our first Father's Day outing. Some barbecue, some games, some drinks, a little bit of spirited fun. We're going to play some To the Wall. You old school brothers, remember Pitch and Pennies? Yeah, we're about to do that. We're going to have the dad versus dad. daddy and me contest. So you and your son, or you and your daughter, or you and your sons and daughters play against another dad and his son and his daughters and what have you. We're gonna make it some spirited fun. The thing is, people don't believe that dads actually are relevant nowadays, especially those that might look a little like this, a little deeper melanated. They say we don't know how to take care of our kids, that we're not involved, that we don't be a part of that. But this is something that I want to go out on a limb to prove that they're wrong. I want one dad and his kid to show up. Come out there, Kiwanis Park, 4 o'clock next Saturday, the 16th, for our Father's Day, first Father's Day outing. Come have some fun. Listen, $3 to get you some ribs, some hot dogs, some macaroni and cheese, some potato salad, and something to drink. And then something to drink. But all you got to do is just show up with me, because that's what we do. Check us out also on the broadcast this evening at 5 to 7. We're on point. Yaggah Movement is running right now. They doing a thing. And you know what? I'm glad you're here with us. I'm glad you're here with him. Fabrice is doing his thing, baby. And you guys, y'all are part of it. Make this movement happen. And join We're on Point, Radiophoenix.org, KBZR, and check us out 5 to 7 p.m. this evening. And be a part of our Father's Day thing. Let's make this something special. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'm out. Peace and hair grease. You know how it is. I go with cease. Well, it's good with chill. Radiophoenix. Hi, this is the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. I dropped that. Calling about our new segment about relationship. All right. Please stay tuned for 1 second. We're gonna put you. Please don't hang up. Somebody's phone call. Yeah. I want to talk about forgiveness. We got to talk. Chill. Oh man, girl, come and chill with me, girl. Come and chill with me, girl. Come and chill with me. It's the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Unfortunately, Victor Sweet is not here today. Yes, Victor Sweet is taking a vacation, because you already know how Victor Sweet is sometimes. But this is the segment right now that I like to, bring everybody together one more time. Elaborate on relationship, yes. And I got to keep on telling y'all, love is colorblind. Love is sweet.
Love is good once you receive it. Yes, indeed. I want to give a shout out to love and everybody out there who are in love. And today, I want to speak about the forgiveness of love. Yes. But before I do, I would like to give a shout out to Radiophoenix.org, most definitely. For everybody out there who are tuning in, you can go to your iPad, iPhone, laptop, and type radiophoenix.org with the valid comes to talk to and connect. So I'm going to try to use my very white voice so you guys can feel the sensation going through my spine. One way you can support Radio Phoenix is by becoming one of our subscription members. For as little as $35 per year, members receive discounts, savings, and other benefits provided by our membership program partners. And don't forget, the membership fee is tax deductible. For more information or to sign up, you can call 480-829-5746 or go online to radiofreeze.org. Click on the support tab at the top and then become a member on the drop down menu. We thank you for your generous support of community radio. Yes, yes, yes. We have a caller online right now. Caller, can you hear us? Caller, caller, can you hear us? Caller, caller, can you hear us? Caller, holler. Yes, thank you for calling the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Now, we're going to talk about love. I know we have a few minutes. And today, I would like to express on the forgiveness of love. The reason why I mention that is because I feel that in our society right now, we are lacking that forgiveness. A lot of folks, who are breaking up, going through heartaches, going through all those little, relationship incidents, as you call it, are lacking of forgiveness. Now, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because every time I always bring about the infrastructure of a relationship, I'm always bringing about, how to fix our relationship. I'm always promoting good love and not negativity of love. Even though we are still living in a world that has that negativity influences toward our peers. Now, forgiveness is something that we all have to practice. Myself, everyone out there. It is hard to forgive, especially when someone betrays you, when someone violates you, when someone that you put your all, that you invest every beans, every soul, every penny into that foundation is hurting you, and it's hard to forgive. I can just speak on my behalf that it's hard for me to forgive other people, whether it was my fault or whether it was the other people's fault. But I have to learn that with forgiveness comes with peace. With forgiveness comes tranquility, comes many blessings. And when I say many blessings, I'm talking about, you know, uh, positive energy coming, towards you. When you tell someone, hey, you can, whatever you did, I forgive you. Yes. Never forget everybody's defaults. Never forget everybody's default. I will not tell someone, don't forget that idiots crap what he did to you. But definitely you gotta be able to forgive and and create peace. Especially in our relationship these days where folks are lacking that. They are lacking that connection of, hey, we can work together, we can compromise together. Your mistake is my mistake, and we all can come and resolve that mistake so we can be able to prosper and not going right back to the same mistake. It's kind of hard to forgive for those out there because I know I have a story about a woman who was dating this person for years, and that gentleman went outside and had an affair with someone, and she never forgave her ex to the point where she went back and made the same mistake too. And with that says, she went back and stayed with that other person that she was actually having an affair with. And because of the simple fact that she did not forgive her ex, she ended up moving up with a heartbreak, and still going to that heartbreak, still going to that illusion, that dysfunctionality of a lack of love. I promote forgiveness because forgiveness, you know, puts us in the right path. Forgiveness brings us into humbleness. Forgiveness. Yes, I keep on saying it again. It's hard to forgive, but you have to learn, you have to strive to forgive. Because if you don't forgive today, and you make a mistake tomorrow and you expect the other folks to forgive you for your own mistake, how is that going to make you look? We're all human beings. We all make mistakes. We are not perfect. Only Jesus was perfect. But we have to forgive each other, especially when we are in a foundation of compromise. We are in a foundation of prosperity. So I just want to let everybody out there who are working through their relationship, who are going through that phase, to start to learn to forgive, to adapt into forgiveness. So when a mistake happens, instead of running away from that mistake or running away from a relationship or from a problem, you can be able to face it and compromise and resolute. Those are strong relationships. And I wish those type of relationships can come right back again to our surface. Because now we seeing that a lot of folks come together for the honeymoon, and once a little problem occur, they just run. They don't attempt to forget. So what is your take on forgiveness? Forgiveness in the relationship, forgiveness for love. Yeah.
Well, I've been through something like that before. Um, I forgave the individual, but I choose not to backtrack and go in the same relationship because of all the stuff I've been through. And, but the love is still there.
Brother Trey.
So, but I forgave him.
Brother Trey.
And everything in the background. I will not just go back with him.
I know. Same thing too. I mean, that's the same thing too. Like I tell folks, you know, that somebody's going to betray you, someone's going to do you wrong. I mean, everyone in the world will do you wrong at some point in life. But it's how you take it, how you manifest that into yourself, how that incident makes you strong, how you can be able to adapt to to those challenges and compromise with them. And to me, I always preach about that because I feel that forgiveness is it's always and forever will be necessary into our human morals. And I always stress that up because a lot of us, when we get frustrated, when we get angry, we tend to, lose you know, that morality of forgiveness, of, I pat you in the back, don't do it again. That morality that we are missing in our society. And what is your, from your experience, what is your take on now before we go? What is your take on forgiveness for those out there who have a hard time to forgive their partners, for those out there who have a hard time to forgive others who have betrayed them, even though they cannot forget it? But what is your advice for those out there who are seeking for forgiveness, who are learning how to forgive others in order for them to function in a normal society? Yeah.
Yeah, well, like I said, I've been with that. You can forgive, but you can forgive, but not more time that you can forgive and you move on and you go right there, and you're happy, you're happier, because I'm not that happy individual, because I have to forgive, I try to forgive, but it's hard to forgive, so I forgive, I just now around the one life, I'm not happier now, we're still trying to think that's all that matters.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Well, well, well. Caller, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for your input. Any shout out that you would like to give out? Because I'm gonna exit the show with one of my favorites of all time. Yes, I say one of my favorite of all time, Luther. Because usually I like to exit it, with my Jay Z. But today, because we are talking about love and we want to exit with good love, is there anyone out there that you would like to shout out to? Anyone out there that you want to say hello, say hi, say hello, hello?
I like to say hi to Chulo and to Blackwell and Yaggah.
Yaga. Thank you, caller. Thank you. Thank you. Bless, bless, bless. Yes, indeed. Well. Before I go, I want to say thanks for everybody out there who have called, who have been part of this movement, the Yaggah Movement RadioCast movement. And excuse me. Before I go, y'all can hear in the background Luther Vandross, A Home Is Not a Home. And the reason why I want to exit this show with that song is to remind everybody out there that love is good. Love is sweet. Love is prosperous. And when you build that love into your dome, when you build that love as an empire, anything in life is possible. When you cherish that love and you're patient with that love, everything comes up in full blessings. We need to start learning how to love one another. We need to start learning how to appreciate our queens. For every man out there who are listening to the Yaggah Movement RadioCast, if you see your wife, if you see your girlfriend, before you leave your house, just tell her how much you love her. Just give her a kiss in the forehead. Just tell her that you will be there for her. Ladies, wifeys, when your man comes home after a hard work, just give him a hug. Make sure that he knows that he is wanted by you every second, every time he goes out, work for those meals and bring it back home for you and the children, all for you. Appreciate love. Appreciate love. And before we go, I want to call Brother Trey. Can you hear me? Because we got Brother Trey. We on point. Is he over there, Brother Trey? He needs to come up. Yeah, we live right now, Brother Trey. We got Brother Trey. He needs to give us a little quick advice. We got some Father's Day event coming up before we go. So I'm gonna let Brother Trey to give us that exit to next Saturday. I'd like to invite everybody out there for the Father's Day event. I would definitely will share that on my little broadcast, my YouTube and my Facebook, and I'm definitely gonna share it. But I'm gonna let Brother Trey take over.
Hey,
Go
check
ahead,
this
brother.
out. Check this out. All I want y'all to do is this. Next Saturday, June the 16th, from 4 to 10 p.m., come on out to Kiwanis Park off of Mill and Baseline in Tempe, Arizona, and come have a little bit of fun, some frivolity, a little bit of food, and have some daddy versus daddy. Daddy and me versus daddy and me. Bring it. I want every dad that can make it come out and make it. We're gonna have some food and some drinks and some drinks and a little bit of spirituous play. We're gonna have a little bit of competitions between dad and his kid and against that other dad and his kid. And I'm the best dad there is anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So, but listen, show up, show out, and show off and have a little fun. The thing is this. The picture of fatherhood today has dissipated seriously, and those with the deeper melanin, it kind of shows that they say we don't care about our kids. Well, I'm trying to help show to make a difference that the face of fatherhood is still standing strong. Come on out there with us, June 16th, Kiwanis Park, from 4 to 10. Come have some damn fun. Listen, the food is cheap. It's $2. Listen, we got ribs, some chicken, some hot dogs, some drinks, and then some drinks. $2. We're going to play a couple of games, pitch it, and do your thing. That's what we do. Right here. And join us. We're on point, the Yaggah Movement. We about to blow this up. And you're going to be a part of that.
Yaga, y'all heard it, man. Next Saturday, June 16th. Please bring your calendar. It's a Father's Day event. I'll make sure that I will announce it, and y'all can follow me on my YouTube, follow me on my Instagram, follow me on my Snapchat, live me, you already know, and Facebook. I love y'all most definitely. This is Mr. Clean Beat, and I'm gonna let y'all with Luther. Luther is gonna embrace your mind. So everybody, I see y'all next Saturday. Yaga. Woo-wee.
Are you gonna be in love with me?
Good exit.
I want you and me to be still in love with you.
Hey,
Financial support comes in part from Gifts and On, 12
Woo! I hope you guys like the show.
7th Street, Soundz
Man.
Ent.
What it is. You got every media. I get it. Y'all match the media too. I mean, come on, man. You match the Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Baby, they can let us be broadcasting. We'll put another camera. We'll get another computer here. I dare you. Hook up, we'll sign up tonight. Be broadcasting next week.
And you guys can subscribe to my YouTube, man. If you guys,
I'm gonna come back and catch all of this.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Replayable.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here because I'm gonna be here for your show at 5. Are you gonna be? Are y'all gonna show at 5 too? Okay, so
I'm chauffeur.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna be here for your show too at 5. But that's what I do. This is my.
So you do R&B. You do what's
I
your
do
format?
everything.
Your format, or you talk, or you music, or you.
I talk. I play music. I do interviews.
So what's your handle? When I go to YouTube, what do I look up?
You type the Yaggah Movement RadioCast, or you type SafariSoundzEnt Entertainment. This right here. If you type SafariSoundzEnt Entertainment.
Safari Sound.
Or if you type the Yaggah Movement.
I can't even say Yaggah, no less spelling. Get on out here. See, everybody got to get creative with me. Like, man, come on, stop it. You're killing us with this. Yeah, man, just Yaggah, bro. Everybody says Yaggah. Damn. What's your problem? So, okay.